Hello, friends. Hello. Welcome on into the craft room. Happy Tuesday. Happy November 1st. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're in a brand new month. I'm very excited. We have so many specials and deals going on that it's mind blowing. And I just feel like, we've turned the corner and now we're looking forward to Christmas and Thanksgiving. And it'll be here before we know it. Thanksgiving for sure. It'll be here before you know it. 23 days, according to my count. So I have been a busy little bee all day, getting things switched over and trying to get all the announcements out to you guys. And I haven't even given you all the announcements. We have a new Try Me kit this month. I haven't even shared that yet. But just trying to get the pertinent, immediate information out to you guys that I could, that you didn't want to miss out on. So I've been doing that today and taking down some Halloween and cleaning some things. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing spring cleaning today, but I think it's just a new month and I just needed to get rid of some clutter. I started working in the craft room. Thank you for coming and joining me in the craft room today. I've got a lot to do. I want to change up a bunch of stuff behind me and clean up and organize, and I made a dent in it today, but definitely didn't have as much time as I wanted to, because of all the other stuff I had to do administrative wise. But that's okay. I got to start on it, and I'm gonna get some things organized, and I needed to have like a refresh. So I've refreshed my workspace, at least for now. I think this is how it's gonna be. I may reposition the desk, but I at least got the top cleaned, everything wiped off, cleaned. I got some paper down that I've been waiting to put down forever. And reorganize my chalk paste and just, things like that. So I'm so happy that I was able to get some of that done, because I feel like I'm having a fresh start for November. So, and hopefully I'll make some more progress this week. Unfortunately, I have to work all day tomorrow at the doctor's office. So I'm not going to get anything done, but hopefully I'll come on and at least share a small project with you guys. It won't be anything big. I know I'll be brain dead. I'm still kind of getting over the cold that I had over the weekend. And yeah, and then, getting back into the grind today of early morning and everything. But let's talk to your tray. Let's talk some turkey, you guys. By the way, my name is Susan. This is Revive DIY and Upcycle Designs by Sue. I'm so glad you're here with me in the craft room and in the little bit tidier craft room. Not that you guys can see it, because you guys can't see the disaster that's around me. But I do, and it definitely affects my productivity, I feel like. Or maybe even just my attitude. I don't know. But we are going to talk some turkey. Before I do that, I'm going to real quick. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the posts that I shared yesterday, some of the lives. I know I wasn't going to do a project because it just was too busy. I did do some craft work, but I couldn't do any projects yesterday. And the little guy was out of school, and we just, I don't know about you guys, but I always feel rushed. It's like bam, 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 bam. And then the trick-or-treaters came like earlier than they've ever come. Usually it's at least almost dark. It wasn't even close to dark. And I don't know if it's because it was raining, it was sprinkling and stuff, which was kind of yuck in the very beginning. And I don't know if that's why, but it was like they were ringing the doorbell and I didn't even have all the candy prepared yet. I didn't even have it, because that's always like the last thing I do. I don't know why I don't do that like over the weekend. I don't know. But anyway, that's beside the point. But I hope you did enjoy some of the lives yesterday. I tried to show you some of the decor, where I use it in the house. I know you see me make things on here all the time, and hopefully that's either educational or entertainment for you. And maybe some of the techniques I share with you are new, that you've never seen before, that just kind of cool to see. But I just wanted to show you, so, what happens next? You can create it, but then what? So my favorite thing is to try to decorate, and to decorate with lots of different, I'm a very eclectic decorator, I would have to say. Every room is different. There's not any room that is exactly the same as the other. So that's just how I work. But I feel like it's all a canvas, and I like to try different things in different rooms. So I wanted to show you kind of how I incorporate some of the things that I create in my actual living space. A lot of the things I do like to create things to sell, and just to show you guys, but most of the time if I'm creating something, I'm also creating it because I want to put it somewhere in my home. So I want to show you what that looks like. So I hope that you like that. If you do, let me know in comments. it's something I can continue doing at Christmas. Oh, you guys. I mean, I'm obviously going to show you with the Thanksgiving. I usually probably going to put some of these things on my tiered tray for my coffee bar, which I like to show you that. In my stories and sometimes in my posts, but I like to share in stories my coffee bar. And I'm definitely going to incorporate a couple of the things that we're going to do today over in that. And then at Christmas, oh my gosh, you guys, I definitely put Christmas stuff everywhere. So, so yeah, I hope, if that's something interesting to you, let me know in comments and I'll be glad to keep doing that. And I'll just do some lives here and there and show you or post, whatever you would prefer. I don't care, either way. Sometimes I might even take you along and show you how I decorate. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that process or not. Instead of just creating, okay, now I have this thing that we created, like maybe one night I'd say, like tonight, we're gonna create a couple things. Now, I can't do it tomorrow because I have to work, but maybe the next time, and I have to do it during the day when everybody's not here. And actually my hubby is working from home, I think all week. Well, he's in and out. So it's hard to do it when there's people in the house. And he's always on calls and stuff. So, I'll have to do that when the house is empty, when the kids are at school, the boys are at school and hubby's at work. But I can do that, sometimes show you how to do a project and then say, okay, so tomorrow join me and I'm going to come on and I'm going to show you what I do with it or how I decorate with it. If I have a plan, sometimes I have a plan, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get the project finished. Sometimes I have to come back and finish it. Like this weekend, that's what I did on Sunday. I don't think I did it Saturday. On Sunday and then on Monday, I worked on projects that I just wanted to finish up and wrap up. That I had done them almost to completion with you guys, but I had thoughts afterwards of other things that I could do to make them even better, the way I would like them. So, if we can finish it to completion, I'd love to be able to show you that. Okay, so enough of me talking, but if you would, when you hop on, I am showing as live, so I hope you're seeing me live. And if you would when you hop on, if you will hit that heart button, I would just so appreciate it. And as always, when you sprinkle, which is what I'm going to do right now, that's just S-H-A-R-E. I'm going to sprinkle it to my VIP group, which you will know that's just my private crafting group. It's a place where I can give more information, a little bit more personalized service. And especially with the holidays coming up, you might want to be in there because we're going to be doing, I'm sure we're going to have lots of things we're going to be able to do in there. But if you will sprinkle or tag a friend, that just means the S-H-A-R-E. And I just so appreciate it. It helps my business grow. Even if you can't ever purchase anything, just doing that simple act helps my small business grow. And that's, as a way of saying thank you, I always do a giveaway at the end of the month. So I haven't planned out this month's yet, but I will. I'll start brainstorming, especially as I'm moving some things around. That brings things to mind. And it's like, oh yeah, maybe I'll send that. So we'll see. With Christmas coming up, I don't know. Maybe we'll have a really nice, we do have a Christmas transfer in our club transfer, and a lot of times I like to do a project with that. So maybe it'll be something that I create with that I can send to you guys. Okay, so just make sure you let me know you sprinkled. It's easier if you put it in comments so that I know that, because it's hard for me to hunt it down. Otherwise, I have to hunt it down, and that's harder. But yeah, so that's the two things. If you would just do those two things for me, I would so appreciate it, and it would just help my little business grow. I do this as a business, but I also do it because I love creating. So let's see here. And I need desperately to try to hopefully this week or this weekend maybe, in the middle of undecorating outside from Halloween, I'm hoping to, I need to get my little shop. I have a little, I have finished goods. I need to get a little shop created so that you guys can see where you can purchase that stuff if that's ever of interest to you. But let's get going. So who remembers, who was here with me for the tiered tray? So this is our fabulous tiered tray we just started offering this year in July. And it comes with these cute little accessories. So we offer the tiered tray, very affordable. And then there's an accessory pack that goes along with it. And it comes with this little rolling pin, this cute little teeny tiny board and base, this little faux book stack. I could put it right upside up. That's all. It comes white like that. This came white, like also. I just painted it with our chalk paste. And this cute little, not this, I pulled this from something else. This cute little cutting board. and this adorable little box frame. So if you were here and you were here with me and you saw, that's a little accessory pack. So we did that obviously in an autumn theme. At the time I was thinking I possibly would also do like something like with this for Halloween, but I never had time to do it because I could have very easily just used the front of this and put a little one of my little Halloween minis on here, and I could have even done it on a foam piece or a cutout and then taken it off after the holidays. I did not get time to do that, so that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So now we are going to do a few things to add to this. We're gonna just tweak it a little bit, and I did not do anything to the tiered tray. It comes like this in the white. You can paint it. You can stain it. We have transfers that do designs on here, or you could just use one of our transfers and create your own design on here. I have not done any of that. Number one, because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do with it. And number two, because of time. So, and I have so many projects I want to show you guys. I just hadn't had a chance to get to it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to flip this guy over and we're going to do a little Thanksgiving theme. And we're going to flip this over and we're going to do a little Thanksgiving saying on there. And we may even put a little Thanksgiving thing on the front of here. I may have to, I don't know if we'll do that tonight or not. We might do it on a foam or something like that so that we can take it on and put it off. And we're going to put something on the back of this. I haven't decided whether we'll do anything on the back of our little box frame. We might, because you can use the back of it. There's no reason whatsoever you can't use the back of that. So let's get started. That's what we're going to work on tonight. So I've pulled out the transfers that go along with the accessory pack. It's called, what are they called? They are called Autumn Tiered Tray. So they are as you can see, got something on there. As you can see, it's got a bunch of options on here, and we only used a few of them. But there's a bunch of options for what you can do with the accessory pack and with this. And actually, look at my little, this guy has something on it. I'm going to wipe that off because this is just a little blackboard, a little tiny blackboard, and I love it. And I used it for back to school, and I had a little cutout on there. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. So we'll just make sure that's wet. So I don't have to clean the other side off, but I could. Or I could just clean it off and not even keep that on there, but I'm just going to flip it around for this purpose. Now, keep in mind, we also have one of these types of transfers that have all the accessory, that work with all the accessories for Christmas. We have one for Christmas, you guys. So you're going to want to check that out. I need to get one myself, but keep that in mind. We do have that as well. I also pulled out my fall minis, and somebody needed that, and I let them borrow it or use it. But this is our fall minis, and it's 12 different designs on one of these sheets, and I had saved out a couple of them: the Keep Calm and Gobble On, Be Thankful Always, and Love at First Bite. So I had saved some of these out because I was thinking I would probably use them somehow on here. So I haven't 100% figured out exactly what I'm going to do with that yet, but we're going to go ahead and get started because I want to do something with it. I do know that on the back of this, and I have already prepared this, I sanded it just a tiny bit, and I put our surface wax on it because when you're working with wood, you want to make sure you put surface wax on it. So I already did that before I came on, and I'm just buffing it and making sure that I don't have any big hunks of wax on there. And also what I'm going to do is on here, I am going to put a little layer of wax on the back of here just in case I decide to put something on it. I probably will. I don't know for sure, but I probably will. So it's better safe than sorry. I don't know. You know what, guys? Real quick, I'm going to sand it too, just because it just makes sure that my surface is smooth. You know, when you're working with wood, it's not going to be completely even. And if you want the best image possible, it's just a good idea to sand it a little tiny bit and then add a layer of surface wax on it. So that's what I'm doing there. And I'm just going to kind of scooch this out of the way. Now this, I believe that I already, I mean, you guys remember? I can't remember. I believe I already put wax on this. And I don't need to put wax on this. And then this, if I decide, so I have these, I already have it painted. And obviously these colors work throughout all. And this would still work fine for Thanksgiving. If I wanted to put, instead of it being like this, or if I'm going to put it like this and you can, oh, you can't see, I'm sorry. I'm playing around with it. I'm thinking I might start turning my camera sideways too so you guys can see more of the area. Because you can kind of see this also when it's on the tray, I'm thinking about putting something on there. So I'm trying to decide which one, which thing I would want to put on there. So that's why I need you guys around. It's so much more fun to craft with friends, and you guys help me make decisions. So anyway, let's get going. If I do something on here, I'm probably gonna need to, I know I'm gonna use the pumpkin pie on the cutting board. I just feel like it belongs on the cutting board. So we're definitely, I'm saying this is pumpkin pie. It might be an apple pie. I can't tell. It kind of looks like it might be an apple pie, but we're gonna pretend it's a pumpkin pie. But it doesn't matter. It's a fall pie. Maybe you have apple pie at Thanksgiving and not just pumpkin pie. Now I will fuzz it because I have not used it before, and I always mark the front of it. And I want to write pie on there just in case. And then what other one did I say I was going to use? I know we're going to use, I want to see if this Thanksgiving blessings will fit on here. I believe it will. I think it will. We got autumn vibes on one side and Thanksgiving blessings on the other. But I think it will fit on there. It looks like it would be like really close. Really close. Just don't know what else I would put on there. That would really be the only thing that would fit on there. I think we might try it. Even if it like goes right to the edge, I think we'll be all right. So let me put a mark on that. And I'm thinking that on the book, it might be cool. Let me see. Let's see, Thanksgiving blessings would definitely fit on that too. Give thanks. On the book, it might be cool to put like, I don't know. There's so many of them that I like. Keep calm and gobble on. Love at first bite. I don't know. I think I need to do one at a time. I'm rushing ahead. Maybe it'll come to me as I'm working on it. But let's go ahead and try to put this, because I don't think anything else is going to fit on here. So I think we're going to go ahead and pull that off and put that on there at the same time. So I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't cut it yet. If y'all ever have any questions about anything I'm doing, please feel free to ask in comments or comment in comments. I love to hear if you're hopping on and it's your first time catching me. Let me know where you're watching from. We had, you guys, it was all gloomy and rainy first thing this morning, but this afternoon the sun finally came out. It felt like it was so much brighter. I think because it's been gloomy for so many days, the sun finally came out. I'm gonna scooch these aside. And it was absolutely beautiful, but guess what? It was 82 degrees when I picked up my buddy from school at almost 4. 82 degrees. Crazy. Last night was so humid. And then, of course, we had that big storm. I don't know if you saw that. I showed that too. Guys, I even found my light box, or my light, it's not a light box. What is it called? It's a light pad or something. So when I do need to use it, I have it close by now so I can access it better. So I feel like everything is a little more open with the way I have it. So we'll see. We'll see if it stays this way. I'm going to go ahead and put this right on here. I haven't picked out any colors yet, guys. I've only picked out the transfers. And I did not have time to plan exactly what. Yeah, that's gonna fit. Now let's see if I can get it straight. But it was, tell me what the weather was like where you are. It definitely does not feel like November today. And I think I saw this weekend, is it Sunday? It's going to be 80 again. So it's just, we've been having some strange, we get it cold. That happens here in North Carolina. I live in North Carolina. I live about 15 miles outside of Raleigh, heading back towards, east, southeast, I think. Southeast. All right, so I just put that right on there, if you can see. I might need to move it up a little bit, because I'm looking at how far the blessings word goes down. I'll make sure I can see it as well. Tell me how your day is gone. Like I said, I have been going hard since 6 a.m. But I do feel like I got quite a bit accomplished, so that's always a good feeling. I'm sure I'm going to crash tonight. I got spoiled the last few days not having to get up at 6. Even if I woke up earlier, I didn't have to get up at 6. I didn't have to get up and get going, so that's always nice with the kids, with the weekend, and then the kids having off yesterday. All right, now, on my little pie, I don't think I can fit any words on here with it. I'm looking at my words. I don't think there's any words on there that will go with it too. So I think we're just doing our pie. And I am going to move it up just a little bit because I'm kind of borrowing a little block that I have from my Simple Shapes. These come in a 2-pack. You can buy these in a 2-pack and they work with all of our Simple Shapes. But I like it with our little cutting board too. So I want to put my design up a little higher. But you know what might be cool, you guys? Oh, let me see if I can find something. Is if I put a little design on the bottom. Wouldn't that be cool? I could either chalk paint that, or I could do a little design like, ooh, I wonder if that would fit. Like a little flannel. Oh, I don't know. That would be so cute. I do have some other designs, but I think they're too big. I think they're too big. But I could tape that off and paint it. I could totally do that. All right, so if I do that, all right, let's get some colors going here. If I do that, let's, now my pie, how do y'all say pie? Pie. My youngest, my little guy, that's shimmer rose gold. I don't think I want that. I want my other shimmer. My little dude, our littlest guy was saying pie when he was little, and my youngest son was like corrected him. He wouldn't let him say it that way. He was saying it the true Southern way, and my youngest son couldn't do it. All right, I don't know if this pasting is going to work out or not. We're going to try it though. I've got it organized, but it's like I have to pull out other ones to get to it. So let's see. All right, if this is an apple pie, am I making the crust like Shimmer Harvest? I could do it Shimmer Harvest. Because you know I gotta have shimmer on here, you guys. And oh, I just realized, where's that other green? Oh, it's there. I had that. I'm just looking at the colors I've already been using. Because I'm trying to think, if I paint this, I could paint it with, that with my olive. I could pull in, I don't want to pull in many other colors if I'm going to coordinate with what's already on here, because this is still going to be on here. Or I could do purple. Where is my purple? Oh, I think I have that in the other. I have to go get that. Let's see. Let's pull out some of these colors. Not that, not that, not that, not that. All right, y'all. I'm just talking to myself. That's all. Let's pull our rust down. Let's get some colors that I think we'll use. even though you're not going to see a whole lot of this, I am going to need to paint this before I put my chalk paste on. So, and all my paint stuff was right here. Let's see. Keep it where I could still get it, so I don't mess up my thing. I did get rid of my other. You guys are going to see all my other projects that I've done. That was from graduation. I painted project. I'm really hoping this isn't going to be a long project for y'all tonight. Sorry, I should have thought it through a little bit. I wish I worked faster. Wished I was a faster creator, but that isn't me unless it's a small project. That is just not me. A lot of times I craft on the fly, so I appreciate it when y'all come along with me, to craft along with me. All right, so let's, because I was not even thinking about painting this, but it's a pretty good idea. I like it. Okay, let me get a little piece of placement tape. Now I'm going to find everything where I moved it. Where did I put it? When you rearrange, does that happen to you? Then it's like, oh yeah, where did I put it? I know I rearranged it, but where did I put it? All right, I'm just going to tape off at the bottom of my transfer right here, because that's where I'm going to do the line. And I'm just going to add this to it just to be sure it doesn't bleed up. And I think that's straight. Let's see. Ooh. Let me check on my little grid. Let's see if I have it straight. Yeah, that's straight. Oh my goodness, you guys, last night, our fur baby. Hey, Monica, our fur baby had such a hard time last night. I couldn't have him out there while the kids were coming, but you know, in the beginning they were just ringing the doorbell, and that got him all rung up. And then I don't know why he's barking right now. I'm gonna grab the purple real quick, you guys. Hang on. That's in the other room. But every time they rang the doorbell, it rung them up. Got him so rung up. This is Regal. I don't think we have this available anymore. And I actually need a little paintbrush. He got so rung up. And then once we were actually doing trick-or-treating, once I was out there, once I was ready for trick-or-treaters, I usually go sit on the porch. And that way they don't have to ring the doorbell and I can see them all, and I just like that anyway. And of course I didn't let him go out there because I couldn't manage him in that. And everybody else was getting ready. My husband goes with the little guy and my son. Oh, and see, I already waxed this, so as you can see, it's not grabbing the paint very well. It's kind of, that's all right. I didn't think about it. That's okay. We might have to do 2 layers. So I did open the window so he could see me and talk to me, you know. Thank you, Monica. You're the dear. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. But, you know, he was so rung up and so rung up. And then when my husband came back home, he's like, he needs to come out. And I'm like, well, that's fine if you can manage him. I can't manage him, and, you know, because he's strong. And all the, and giving out the candy and seeing the kids. And of course I had my little helper. My little buddy was my little helper once he came back, before he left, and then once he came back. When they first came, and it was so early, he's like, what the heck? He's like, he couldn't understand. I'm like, I don't know why, baby. I don't know why. It's okay. I said, just tell him we don't have any yet. And then later when we were ready and we were out there, and he was out there with me because we were waiting for it to stop raining and for it to get dark for them to take him out, my son and my hubby. And but he was helping me, and whenever somebody was coming, he'd say, I know. He is so adorable, Monica. He's a mess. He can be frustrating for sure, but he comes out with stuff, and he's just like he's grown. Half time I feel like I got a teenager, a 5-year-old teenager with him. He's so funny. But he's always been around teenagers. He's not been around other kids other than, at preschool. He's been around. So he talks like a teenager a lot of times. He tells my youngest son when he comes in from work, or if he sees him and he's not been home, and he'll say, "What's up, bro?" "Hey, bro, what's up?" or something like that. He's a mess. But he said whenever anybody was coming up to the door, he said, "Mama, we have guests." And he was out on the porch with me. And I'm like, "Okay, you tell me when the guests are coming. Are they big guests or little guests?" Because I have different types of candy for different kids. And he'd say, "Big guests." And he'd hide from the big kids. He didn't want to kind of do anything like hand out the candy for the big kids. He'd just kind of hang back in his costume and watch. But if it was the little ones, he wanted to put it in their buckets or whatever, or their bags or pillowcases or whatever it was. So yeah, but I felt so bad for them at the end of the night. People were still trick-or-treating, and especially some of the older kids. And I mean, it literally, I went out there to go around and try to show you guys these houses, and the first house was already packed. It was packed. I couldn't even get up to it. So I'm like, that's fine. I'll just ride over here to the other house, and then I'll come back and I'll get it. Well, by the time I came back, it was absolutely pouring. I mean, the whole ride that I was on the golf cart, and I had the windshield down, and I was soaked. And there was nobody, they had the lights off, and they were trying to scramble to bring things in because it was pouring. Not as bad as when I videoed it later when another storm came through, and we actually had lightning and all that stuff. It was so funny. Just weird. The weather was just so weird. But yeah, we have guests. Mama, we have guests. So he was my helper. But finally, after my husband came back, and then he put him on the leash, and he took him out. He took him outside with us on the porch so he could be there when the kids came up. But he was settled down by then because he had been so anxious that he had just kind of wore himself out. I think he loves people. It's not that he doesn't like them. It was just, he felt like he needed to be out there and he couldn't, and, needed to protect. Okay, so I just painted the bottom of that below my transfer just to kind of pull in these colors again. We're using these same, we're trying to keep I am trying to keep the same color scheme because that's what I want to do. When I decorate, I try to keep within this, even if it doesn't match, as long as it kind of goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why y'all can't see that. Excuse me. All right. So for the pie, I'm thinking, what do I do on the other side? I'm thinking the crust is going to be this shimmer color that I have, or do I need it? Which color should I do the pie crust in, Monica? The top, I say crust. I'm saying it's like a pumpkin pie. If it's like a pumpkin pie, I probably should do it in this color. Or I could do it in rust and do the pie plate in this color. Or green. All right, so if it's a pumpkin pie, I need to do it in rust. If it's an apple pie, I need to do it in one of these colors for the crust. What do you think? Sorry, I don't have it up there. I don't know. I said it was a pumpkin pie, but usually pumpkin pies don't have the, the top layer. So it's probably an apple pie. Don't you think? It's probably an apple pie. And if that's the case, then we could just do the bottom in rust, and I can do the top in one of these two colors for the crust. I'm thinking this one, even though, you think it's a golden crust. I do have gold too, but I didn't really want to use gold. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do the bottom in the rust. Let me pull out some of my smaller tools because these are small. But I did feel bad because I saw when I was coming home and it was raining pretty good, I saw kids still out trick-or-treating, and then they were running, you know, like rushing, trying to get back to like the front part of the development where they lived. I felt so bad for them. And in the beginning, the little kids were coming with their umbrellas. I was like, wow, I can't remember the last time it rained on Halloween. We've had misty or, you know, like foggy and stuff, but I haven't seen rain in a long time. I don't think we've had it in the 6 years we've been here. I don't think it's rained during Halloween. But he had a ball. And he didn't fight to get up this morning to go to school, so that's good. That's always you never know if that's going to be a challenge. I need to probably get another wipe, too. I don't know. I think we're going to go with this color. It's a pretty color. And then the steam, the same, I think. This is a pretty color. This is a designer exclusive color of shimmer. Unfortunately, y'all can't get it, but there are other colors that would work just as well. So you don't have to do that. And you know, you don't even have to do shimmer, but you guys know me. I have to do shimmer. I have to have a little shimmer. All right, simple, easy. I don't know if I'll use this color anymore. We'll see. I'll go ahead and put the lid on it though. All right, let's see. Let's do our peel and reveal. There's our pie. I guess we're saying it's an apple pie. So in my family, well, my husband loves apple pie. I can eat it. I'm not a huge fan of pie, fruit pie, but I can eat it, obviously. I just, and out of all the fruit pies, apple would be the one that I would do. Other ones I'm not really keen on, but here we go. Can you see it? Even with the shimmer? Isn't that cute? Okay, and then we're gonna put it in my little, right direction, my little stand. Now, I'm sorry guys, I still have a tickle. I'd have to see if I have, don't you think it needs a little bow? We'll have to see. Maybe at the end I'll pull out the ribbon and we'll see if we can find something that might work on this. We'll just put that over to the side right now. Can you see it? Okay. Let's do this and then we'll move on. So this one we're going to do Thanksgiving blessings, and we had already painted this in the rust, so we need something that is going to show up. And I'm thinking that we might need to do our shimmer olive. I think that might show up because I'm trying to stay in the same color schemes as what we used on the previous stuff. I think, yeah. And I'm going to use my multi-purpose tool again. And I'm going to do it all in the same color. I'm not going to get fancy. Like I said, if you like this tier tray, even if you, I mean, this is the fall version, right? We have autumn and Thanksgiving, and you could have certainly done Halloween on a lot of these with some of the minis and the other designs that we have. We had some designers that did that. I did not have the time to do it, to be honest with y'all. But if you're ever interested in that and you want to do something like that, just send me a message. I can get you the information so that you can have some ideas and examples, even if I don't do it. I'm happy to pass that information along for you. I'm happy to help you with inspiration. So, but keep in mind, they have a Christmas version. It is really cute. It even comes, you know, we also have the tree. It's cutouts. I think it's a tree. What is it? What else? Oh, I can't remember. a bell, a tree. What else is it? Is it a stocking? I don't know. Like how I had the, can you see behind me? How I had the pumpkin, the leaf, and the acorn. They are doing a set with this and a pattern, probably like a plaid pattern. If I were to remember, I cannot remember because I haven't looked at it. So we've got that all covered. Let's see how that turned out. I could have used a darker green. Can you guys see it? I know with the shimmers it's a little harder to see, right? I think you can. Yeah, I can see it. All right, now that one I need to be careful. I have to lay it so it can dry. Actually, you know what? I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust me, so I'm gonna dry, I think I'm gonna dry it. So while we're trying to decide what we're gonna put on this, I know we're gonna put something on this. We're gonna get our little chalkboard guy, but let's dry this real quick. So I don't have to worry about it. But I do think that last night, I feel like we weren't as busy as we have been all the other years. So I don't know why. I'm sure we've had it on a weeknight before. I know we have. Last year, it was crazy. I don't know if everybody was just, felt deprived. Although I think we did it even during the year of COVID. I'm pretty sure we had Halloween here. We did trick-or-treating. I'm pretty sure we did. But people just did it more inventively, more creatively, passing out candy. But I don't feel like it was as busy as it usually was. But I did go through all the candy. Maybe a handful left. There's a couple pieces, and I think that's just because it started pouring at the end. Because the last couple kids, bunches of kids that came up to the house, and I was trying to put the golf cart away and put the car in the driveway right and all that. I told them, I said, just go up there and take whatever you want. So, there might have been only 5 or 6 pieces left out of all that candy I bought. And candy was crazy expensive this year. All right, that should be dry, so I should be okay. I'm just going to set it here, and hopefully, it keeps wanting to turn. Hopefully. All right. Let's do this one because I know what we're going to put on this. So I said that, and then I'm like, oh, which one am I putting on this? Okay, so on this one, I feel like we're going to put, remember we had our cute little autumn, what do you call it? Wagon with leaves. And maybe some pumpkins. I don't know. And I did the hot mess technique on that one. But on this side, I think we're going to go over to my minis instead of the cutout, instead of the to your tray transfer. I'm going to go to my minis. And I feel like since we have the pie and we need to do either keep calm and gobble on or love at first bite. So love at first bite or keep calm and gobble on. Tell me which one you think. Let me know what you think in comments. That's what we're going to do on that one. We're going to use one of our minis on this one. And on this, on the back of this, let me just buff it a little bit more. Make sure we're good. On this, I'm trying to think what I'm going to put on the front of this. On this one, we're going to do give thanks. I'm going to go ahead and put wax on here because I think we're just going to chalk right on it. I think we're just chalk right on it. If I don't like it, I can always sand it off. I think we're going to chalk. On this one, we're going to do give thanks. And then we've pretty much used most of the things on here. We didn't use the apples. We didn't use, did we use the little pumpkin? I think I used the little pumpkins on the other side of the sign. Yes, I did. Remember? Did it in the background. Love at first bite. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, Monica. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, well, it is a pie. I am going to have to use the Keep Calm and Gobble on something. I just don't know what yet. I'm going to find something cute that we can put it on. For sure. Okay. Let me fuzz that once. And mark it. I should only need once. And for this one, thinking we need something that's going to stand out color-wise. So I'm not going to use a shimmer. And I don't want to use copper on this one. I could try, I don't know how much the green's going to show up on there because the green's kind of hard to see on there. I could use either this Harvest or I could use the Rust on this. What do you think? Rust or Harvest? And where's my little, okay. Oh. The yellow, okay. Thank you, Monica. All right, I do want to go. Didn't cut that yet. So my little mushroom, I have to figure out what to use on. How cute is that? I love that. I feel like that needs to be on a mug or something. Excuse me. I think it's past my time for medication. I forgot to put a timer on today to remind me. I'm terrible about eating and medication. I have to have timers for both. Now, remember when you're using these little chalkboards, they go in the base just like the I did on that. So you want to make sure that you put it up high enough that it will not be blocked. So kind of center it based on your placement in the little stand. All right, so we're going to try this one in the gold, or not gold, it's Shimmer Harvest. Or do we want to do this one in the Shimmer Harvest? I don't have that on there straight. Goodness sake. Oh my. Is it straight? Close enough. So which one should we do in the Shimmer Harvest? Love at first bite or give thanks? You guys, give me a sec. I'm gonna get a tissue. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, any color's going to show up on here really well. Okay, let me get a regular size squeegee. Let's get this one. Gosh, I hate that feeling. Wish I had thought to take some medicine before I probably should have done it when I came home earlier. I've been upstairs ever since I got back home. All right, I think that's about in the middle. I think it is. All right, we'll try it, and if it doesn't show up that well, I can always go over it with another color. You can use Shimmer Plum. You can always use Shimmer Plum. Just because Halloween's over doesn't mean I can't use Shimmer Plum. Monica, when I was cleaning my craft room up a little bit today, I was trying to get reorganized and refreshed for the new month and the season ahead, because I know it's going to be busy. I did find that spray adhesive I was telling you about, and I think I must have ordered it off of Amazon, just so you know. Because I don't remember hunting for it at the store. So I feel like I must have ordered that off of Amazon. I mean, I'm sure I could check my Amazon, you know, past orders to see if it's on there. But I feel like that's where I got it, if that's easier for you. All right, so we're going to check it out. Like I said, I can always go over it with Shimmer Plum. I forgot about Shimmer Plum. I know, what do you think? Ooh, it's hard to see. Can you guys see it? It might darken up a little bit. We might have to go over it with Shimmer Plum. I'm not sure. Not sure. If I have to go over it with Shimmer Plum, I will. If I must, I'll pull it out just to see. I don't know why I didn't pull that one out. I did the purple here, but I haven't done purple anywhere else. Okay, so with this one, I'm thinking let's pull some copper. Let's do some copper. Should we do copper or rust? Either one of these is going to show up. So here's rust here. This is kind of painted rust. So this, like Monica says, it's going to show up no matter which color I use. Which color should I use on my little Love at First Bite? Look at what we already have going on. And then we have our books. That's rust. Oh, okay. Good deal. Good deal. I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to have to go back over that in plum or copper. You like the darker? This one, rust? Do the gold on the black instead, or not the gold though. I keep saying gold, it's harvest, but it looks like gold to me. Doesn't that look like gold to you? I could do that for sure. I don't think I have any copper anywhere else. I don't think I pulled copper in on this. I know, guys, I'm doing mostly shimmer. I know. Yes, we could do this. We could do this. It would definitely show up here for sure. We just might have to go over that one in plum. And I'm just doing it all in one color. Maybe what I'll do is a tag with the keep calm and gobble on. Maybe that's what I'll do. I might even have to look at the tags you gave me, Monica, and see if any of those will work. I know I have a couple tags that already, that I have beading that I could use on to make like a tassel tag or a beaded tag that could go on this. Good with it. Yeah, this is Shimmer Harvest. That's appropriate, right? Thanksgiving is about the harvest, celebrating the harvest, right? And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but today is, it had something to do with, let me see here. No, let me see. So the school where my daughter goes is over in in the mountains of North Carolina, and it's right near the Cherokee. It's near Cherokee, North Carolina. Yeah, that would be fun with the tags, don't you think? And the copper could be done on the give thanks one. Yeah. Oh. Okay, girl. We'll see. Let's see. Ta-da. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. What is it about little stuff? It's just so cute. We're gonna wait on this one while because it should be almost dry, but I am going to get a wipe and clean that though so I can use it. But anyway, she is in the area that the Cherokee tribe, Indian tribe, Native American tribe, sorry. And so the Cherokee is a very big part of the school and the area. And today was I wanted to see what it was called. It was, I'm going to have to pull it up, hang on. It was to wear red in honor of the Native Americans and the amount of Native Americans that go missing, females, every year, which is crazy and doesn't seem right at all. Let's see if I can get it up here. Excuse me. Because I want to tell you guys about it. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. He is barking a lot today. Well, I'm on. I don't know what he's barking at tonight. So this is a cleaning wipe, and I'm just using a shortcut to get it dry so that I can try to use it again. I don't think it's that one. So I have my red on today. There we go. Here we go. I had the post first thing this morning and you know, when I want to do it, I can't find it. I'll tell you guys. Because it sounds like it's a very good cause. A good reason to wear red. You know, in October you wear pink on Wednesdays for breast cancer awareness, which I love to support. My mom is a breast cancer survivor. How about that? Missing women from Native American tribes. Yes, yes, yes. Exactly. That's what it was for. Look, see, Monica knows too. Tribe, what tribes are in your area, Monica? In Missouri. Obviously, we have more than just. Now, where I'm from, it's the Wicomico tribe and the Nanacoke, where I'm from. But here, over in the western part of the state, it's the Cherokee, but I'm sure that I know there's got to be another one. At one time, I used to have a map. When I homeschooled the kids, I had a map because I've always liked Native American everything. I had a map of all the Native American tribes in the U.S. in the schoolroom, and I don't know where that is right now. Yeah, and for whatever reason, even the indigenous ones, tribes up in Alaska, that's been a big thing lately. That's finally coming to light. That apparently it's like it's not important. That's the whole big thing about it. Not only Not only that it's. I know I'm not going to find it now. I'm just not going to find it. Now that I'm trying to look for it, I'm not going to find it. Sorry, guys. I tried. I did try. Sorry about that. Yeah, now that I'm trying, I can't find it. But for whatever reasons, it doesn't seem like it's that important. So the police don't always. Apache and Blackfoot. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I think it was my great, it's either great or great grandmother. I think it was my great grandmother was Native American. And I believe it was, and of course I have no one here, no one to ask anymore. My mom is gone, my grandmother's gone, so I have nobody to ask. And that was not information that we kept for some reason or that we had. That is so cool. Apache and Blackfoot. I've read a lot of books with Apache and Blackfoot. I've always enjoyed reading books about Native Americans ever since I was young. I'm trying to think if it's Wicomico or if it's the Nanacoke. There's several tribes that were, because I'm from a coastal area in Maryland, and lots of tribes that, you know, in that area. So, but yes, she was Native American. And I've always been very thankful of that, to have that heritage. Speaking of purple and that gold color, that's basically my daughter's school, her alumni, her school colors. This dark purple and gold. We'll just see. There we go. Now we can see it. And there's a hint, a little hint of some of the harvest underneath. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, sadly, I think that started happening a lot once the white man started infiltrating and trading for liquor. I think that happened a lot. And for some reason, I know that's what my mom would always say is because of our, we said Indian, but Native American blood, we have a low tolerance for medications. Like, yeah. So anyway, I don't know if it's a actual physical thing or if it's or what, but just. That's your school colors too? I love those colors. I wish that was my colors. I wish that had been my colors. I love those colors. I'm so thankful that it was hers because I have tons of stuff that's purple. Anyway, that's why I'm wearing red today. I have a rhyme to my reason, and I wish I could find that post because I saw it first thing this morning. I'm like, oh, I did not know that. But I have been doing some research and listening a lot lately to information about the, like I said, in Alaska, the indigenous women up there, the Native Americans that are up there, and how they go missing. And it's like, it's no big deal, which that just makes you angry and breaks your heart. Okay, so what did we just say? We're going to do copper. I don't know. Is that going to show up on here? What's going to show up on here? What else? What else? What else? What other color could we grab? We've done all of them. We haven't done anything really light. I guess we could do one of the lighter colors. I don't know. Do you think copper would show up on there? This one, we're going to do Be Thankful Always, I think. And I'm going to keep calm and gobble on. We're going to do that on a tag. But I'm not going to do that tonight. I'll find a tag and we'll do that another day. What I could do, so here's what I could do. We could wrap it up for tonight. I could save this, even though I've waxed this. I could find a piece of foam to do this on and cut it out. And then I could do it in the copper and it would show up, but the foam would be another color. Blue and yellow. Dragon was the mascot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, mine was green. High school was green and white and we were a ram. Our arch rival was blue and gold. I don't know my first college. I don't know what they're called. I don't think they had colors. We didn't have, I don't even know. But my other college that's in the town I'm from is maroon and gold. So that was my hubby's and the one that I went to for a while. That's what we'll do. We're going to wait on this one, guys. That way I'll have that and I'll have the tag and we'll do those next time we come on. We won't do it. Maybe tomorrow night I might do something different. I do want to get started on some Christmas. I do have some Christmas transfers here, you guys. I was getting all my transfers organized and I do have Christmas. So I definitely want to get started on that. If not this week, we will definitely do it. We'll be doing it on Saturday because we'll be doing our club transfer. So we will wait on this. I'm going to find something. I'll either do a piece of paper or I'll do a piece of foam or I'll do one of our chalk suede cards and do it on that and put it on here. And we'll do the Be Thankful on that and we'll do Keep Calm and Gobble On. So we'll just be done for tonight and we'll be able to do that in those colors. So anyway, that's what we got for tonight. Tell me what you think in comments. Hit that heart button. You know, obviously I don't have it all set up, but this gives you an idea of some of what we have going on. And so we're changing it over to a little thankful theme. You can still keep pumpkins. You can still keep leaves. We just want to add a little bit of thankfulness into our mix, right? So we'll do those either tomorrow night or Thursday. We'll do those other two. And because I have another fun fall project, but I might just do that next week. Anyway, I hope you guys like this. I don't want to keep you any longer. And I hope that you have had a great day. I hope that you'll come back and join me next time. I should be on tomorrow night. It'll be a Wednesday night live again, but it'll be probably around 7:30 when I come on. But I hope until I see you that you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Find something to be thankful for. And stay healthy and safe and blessed. And I'll see you guys soon. All right. Bye, Monica. Thanks so much for helping me. Tube ribbon. Oh, yes, that's true. You know, I don't have any of that. I am going to get some in like Christmas colors, like red. I know I need red and green in the tube ribbon. And I haven't gone to get any, and I'm sure I will. Thank you for saying that, Monica. You're so sweet. They're so cute. They're just cute on their own. I'm just making them a little cuter. I'm just helping them be a little cuter. But yeah, they do have fall. I have the bigger mesh. I definitely feel like we need a little bit of ribbon like on this or something. So I'm going to look through my stash and see if I can come up with something good for next time, and we'll throw that on there. I do have one thing that's kind of neat that I remembered. And I pulled this off of something that makes, every time I see it, it makes me think of, don't you love my organized ribbon stash, guys. I never used to collect ribbon. This always makes me think of Thanksgiving. And I have a couple pieces of this ribbon. You see it with the, like, it looks like, to me that looks like wheat when I see that. I mean, it's not, I mean, obviously we don't have any brown on here, but we could use something like that. I would rather have something that had the colors that match it better, but I mean, it is cute. And it does say, to me, it says Thanksgiving with that looking like wheat. Look, that's terrible. I can't even tie it. I can't even tie it. Let's see if I can pull it. I mean, I could. I don't know. It might be too much. Where we don't have any brown on there. I do have a brown. I just didn't use brown. You know, I don't use a lot of brown. If I do use a brown, it's a copper. It's got to have shimmer in it. But I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. But it makes me think of it when it makes me think of Thanksgiving when I look at it. So we'll see. I'll look through my stash and see what else we have. All right, guys, I'm really going to let you go now. Have a great night. Thank you so much, Monica. You're always so much help. You boost my ego. I appreciate it. But I will see you guys soon. And be sure to sprinkle and hit that heart button for me. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, Lord willing. All right, have a great day tomorrow, Monica. Thanks for your help. See you guys.